All right, man. So what we got here, man? Shout out to Chigs. Drake backstabs DJ Academics and Maul after giving Bobby Aflon another interview. Hold on. He did another interview with that girl laying in the bed? No way.
Bro. Well, here we go, you guys. I'm sure nobody is going to be surprised by Drake once again telling the culture in hip-hop, yo, I'm not rocking with you guys. Not only is Drake refusing to collaborate with American artists right now, but Drake is also refusing to do interviews with anybody in the culture. After Drake and Bobby Altoff did their very controversial first interview, looks like Drake and Bobby have once again linked up for another podcast. For her new podcast called Not This Again.
Oh, wow.
A much more refined, poised, and pleasant podcast.
Pleasant?
Oh my God. Ain't no way, bruh. Drake is doing this again. Bruh, I swear this is the most cringiest dude alive. What is wrong with God? Yo, who supervises? Like, who? Oh, Lord. Are you kidding me? He's doing this again?
I don't know about that.
I know.
I think that was just a word you.
I'm trying to get you brand deals.
Oh, so you want me to be more pleasant?
No, I'm just saying. I was
That's what I need to do.
trying to pitch.
Is that
Welcome
what I need to get more brand deals, be more pleasant?
Hey now. Welcome to a much more scenic, serene, and solidarity.
What are you getting at?
Welcome to a much more scenic and serene and serious. It's not gonna be serious though.
Is it not? I think it is.
Welcome to a much more scenic, serene, sexy.
No, try it again. Run it back.
I liked it.
I don't like that one.
Welcome to a much more scenic, serene.
Man, ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no this. I just can't believe like his team is saying, yeah, Drake, this is the right move to do. Like everything he doing just anti-hip hop. He just going like he wants support from the hip hop fans, but he don't want support from the hip hop fans. He just want the money. Like he ain't. This is boy, culture vulture at his finest.
Equally sickening.
Okay, maybe I should just do it.
Okay, good.
Welcome to the first episode of my new podcast that no one asked for.
Not this again.
Now, a couple weeks ago, Bobby Altoff actually announced the end of her previous podcast. That podcast was called The Really Good Podcast. Bobby and Drake had some issues after the interview was released. That interview was Bobby's most viewed interview, which ended up getting deleted. We never really got to know the reason why that interview was deleted. Obviously, there was rumors going around saying Bobby and Drake slept together, which caused her to divorce. For all we know, that still remains a mystery.
At the end of the day, she was good, and I'm going to miss her, and I'm going to miss, I will miss doing this podcast, and I will miss the money this podcast brought me. As you guys know, this podcast started off just with a girl with a dream to make more money, and I knew when I started that it was going to go places. I didn't know I would fall off as quickly as I did, to be honest. I did think this was going to last a bit longer. But nevertheless, it lasted a minute, and I'm proud of the accomplishments I have, and I'm pretty sad that it has to end like this, but it's okay. Things in life happened. Everything in life happens for a reason, or mostly everything. Kind of not everything. Some things happen in life for a reason. But let's go down memory lane. I want to talk about the guests I had and just a little recap, of everything.
But looks like things are all good now. Bobby and Drake are now running it back for another interview, which has a lot of people talking. Yes, even Drake fans are also pissed off at Drake for doing this interview yet again with Bobby. People are saying, yo, we actually want to hear from you, Drake. We want to see you sit down with platforms like Academics, Rory and Maul. You guys know Drake and Maul are tight. Not sure the reason why that interview has not happened yet.
Wow.
We all see Drake going on platforms with streamers that's not really in the culture. People like Aiden Ross, XQC, Trainwreck, and many more other streamers that really don't understand hip-hop culture. To me, this is obviously revenge for Drake. Drake knows everybody in hip-hop is going to be talking about this. People are going to be pissed off that Drake is once again saying with Bobby Altoff, giving her another interview that could have gone to a platform that would actually be enjoyable. After Drake watched the culture turn its back on him, right now, Drake does not care about anybody's opinion in hip-hop. So that means even if you guys see me walking out with Morgan Wallen,
I don't understand. What is he thinking? Then the lawsuit, like every move he has made is just anti-hip hop, anti-black. And this is why you would never be considered a black artist. Y'all know what I'm about to play. Drake always cries and complains. Well, I'm never acknowledged as a black artist. This is why, Drake.
Our space does something great, Yeah, of course, there's a part of me that wishes that I was celebrated a little more, but I mean, who wants to listen to me cry about being celebrated? Accomplishments and accolades that we say that in the last few weeks. And sometimes I do feel like if, sometimes I don't feel celebrated when I know maybe somebody else would be celebrated for those accomplishments, I don't feel like people say when Drake is the artist of the decade, I don't think anybody says, wow, a black artist is the artist of the decade. I don't think anybody says that, really. I never heard anybody say that in the last few.
Because look what the shit that you're doing. This is why you would never be considered a black artist. Never. You don't do black shit. You don't do black shit.
Making records with international artists like Central C, the fact of the matter is that Drake does not care anymore. Fans started calling out academics and Maul saying, yo, you guys can get off your knees now for Drake. This is who Drake is giving looks to, not you guys. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If I'm academics or Maul, I'm pissed off. I get on my platform every single week and defend you. Fans call me all kinds of names because I support you and I'm riding with you no matter what.
He's addressing Drake's culture vulture ways and the way that he steals from the fucking culture.
What did he steal?
We not talking about how he said
all of you niggas, including niggas he's in beef with. Nobody wanted to take that nigga on tour. Don't make me sit here and look like I'm dick riding. Go look at all the interviews. These niggas are saying, yo, if it wasn't for homie, if it wasn't for him, I don't even know what, salute to the, don't make me say it. These niggas said it. Kendrick thank this nigga. Rocky thank this nigga. The Weeknd thank this nigga. Rick Ross thank this nigga. Now he don't write his rhymes. Kanye said, yo, he wrote all my shit. I wish I could have that nigga write all my records. Well, your Lord and Savior, Kanye. Your Lord and Savior. All of a sudden, I gotta sit here. No, I'm talking now. All of a sudden, I gotta sit here and look like I'm some OVO, dick riding, Drake caping nigga when I'm just presenting the facts. He helped each and every one of these niggas. You would have never knew who the fuck the Migos was if Drake didn't remix Versace.
And yet, you turn around and go sit down with Bobby again. Bobby doesn't even talk about you or defend you on a regular basis.
No, but this is... Drake gives the most looks to people who don't even talk about him. Maul and academics are the biggest OV hoes, and he don't show them no love. Like, God, I know they gotta feel some type of way about this, man. I know they gotta feel some type of way. Like, this is blatant disrespect. He's blatantly just using y'all dumb ass just for y'all to fight for him. Like, it's like Drake is the slave master and Maul and academics is his slaves. Do they not understand that? Drake is a slave master and OVO Maul and academics is Drake's slave. And just say what I told you, boy.
Yes, I'm pissed off. Now, I'm sure these guys are going to get on their platforms and pretend they don't care, but we all know what a Drake interview, a Drake look will be for your platform. We know Drake is not sitting down with people like Elliot Wilson anymore, Joe Budden, Nori, Gilly, but at least platforms like academics, Rory and Maul, at least show him a little love. Maybe do a call-in interview or something like that, Drake. God damn,
That's
brother.
crazy.
You guys get in the comments below. Are you guys looking forward to this Drake and Bobby Altoff interview? And you guys think people like academics and Maul should be angry at this? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you.
That's insane, bro.
You guys later, man.
I don't know about that.
I know.
I think that was just a word you...
I'm trying to get you brand deals.
Oh, so you want me to be more pleasant?
No, I'm just saying. I was
trying to do.
trying to pitch.
Is that what I need to get more brand deals, be more pleasant?
Hey now. Welcome to a much more scenic, serene, and solidarity.
What are you getting at?
Welcome to a much more scenic and serene and serious. It's not gonna be serious though.
Is it not? I think it is.
Welcome to a much more scenic, serene, sexy.
No, try it again. Run it back.
I like that.
I don't like that one.
Welcome to a much more scenic, serene, equally sickening.
Okay, maybe I should just do it.
Okay, go.
Welcome to the first episode of Menu Podcast that no one asked for.
Not this again.
For people to come, we left our money there. It was so. Yeah, going back to your question though, I've just felt the other side of it. So that's kind of where that line came from. Yeah. I obviously understand the times that we're living in and how serious it is and how divided we all are across the world. With the person that's currently in that position and having that energy trickle on down. But that line is just me speaking to the other side of things, which is like, yo, sometimes like, you know, some of like my blackest friends can be just as cruel on the other end.
I would never get over that line. I would never get over that line. Some of my blackest friends, I would never get that line would never get old to me. And y'all know, if y'all been watching me for the past year, I always go back to this interview. Some of my blackest friends, what the fuck does that mean? That's what white people say. That's what non-black people say. Some of my blackest friends. I have never in my life said some of my blackest friends. What? And then he follows up and says this.
You know, by making you feel excluded, or making you feel like you can't get in on this. And sometimes I do feel like if, you know, sometimes I don't feel celebrated when I know maybe somebody else will be celebrated for those accomplishments. You know, I don't feel like people say when Drake is the artist of the decade, I don't think anybody says, wow, a black artist is the artist of the decade. I don't think anybody says that, really. I never heard anybody say that in the last few weeks.
Because you don't do anything black. You anti-black right now. You anti-black right now. I may think that you're racist. No, I ain't gonna say all that, but you ain't doing anything hip-hop, man. You doing streams with streamers that don't even talk about you. Like, damn. Now you suing. Nah, it's just, y'all leave a comment down below, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Are y'all looking forward to that interview? I know I'm not. It's going to be stupid, cringy, and goofy. So y'all leave a comment down below. Yo, academics and Maul, they got to feel some type of way, man. They got to. They the biggest meat riders, man. Like, Drake just be toying with them niggas. Like, after a while, they got to wake up, man. But y'all leave a comment down below. It's your boy, DMD, signing up.